guys, how's everybody doing today? We are on day 5 of our advent calendar. And our crime stories, day 5. Takes me a while to see because I don't know if you guys can tell. These numbers on here are super, super, super tiny and hard to see. So it takes me a little bit. I'm trying to bend over the ones that I've already done. So, okay. So number 5 is right here. So let's see what's behind number 5. Number 5. This is zombie. I'm trying not to. A zombie. And he was standing next to another zombie. So, what does it take to become a zombie? Dedication. D-E-A-D. Ication. I like it. I like it. That was pretty cool. Today's story, I got to find it. I may mess up on some of the names. Just bear with me. I will try my best, okay? So today's story is called The Acid Doctor, the most horrendous murder in American history, and this happened in 1962. You guys ready? All right, hold on. The Acid Doctor, the most horrendous murder in American history, 1962. On the left, Hungarian-born Dr. Geza D. Kaplany during his trial in January of 1963. One of the most painful and horrific murders in American history was committed by Hungarian-born Dr. Geza D. Kaplany, whose jealousy and insecurities led him to torture his young wife to death by pouring acid on her as she was bound to the bed in their San Jose, California home on August 27, 1962. Beautiful Hannah, her name is spelled Hajna. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. D. Kaplany, a 25-year-old model, did not die right away. Police were alerted to the home when neighbors complained of loud music and wailing of someone in pain. When the ambulance attendant arrived, their hands were burned when they tried to handle the body. Hannah unfortunately lived for 33 more days in a hospital where her mother prayed for her death, and the attending nurses were barely able to look upon the damage the Kaplany had caused. One observer wrote veteran crime writer Carl Sifakis said it was the most horrendous single murder in American history. During his trial, D. Kaplany pleaded not guilty and not guilty by reason of insanity. His attorney argued he was driven to insanity because of frustration over his own impotence and an unfounded rumor that his wife was having an affair. During the trial, he claimed he never meant to kill her, but only wanted to destroy her beauty. The jury found him guilty, and when they considered his punishment, they were assured that if they sentenced him to life in prison, he would be classified a special interest prisoner and would never be released. But this turned out not to be true, and the country was surprised to discover that Dr. D. Kaplany was quietly paroled in 1975. Forced to defend their actions to an angry public, the California Adult Authority, the state parole board, reported that a missionary hospital in Taiwan desperately needed a cardiologist with Dr. D. Kaplany's skills. Prior to coming to the United States, D. Kaplany worked in Hungary as a heart specialist. When he came to America, he was forced to repeat his medical education and chose to specialize in anesthesiology. His parole was contingent on leaving the United States and that he serve in the missionary hospital, which he did, but only for a few years. In 1980, Dr. D. Kaplany was fired from a eunuch hospital he was working at when a magazine article recounting his crimes was made known to administrators. In 2002, reporters for the San Jose Mercury News tracked D. Kaplany down to a home in Germany, where he lived with his second wife, whom he met in Taiwan. When the reporter interviewed D. Kaplany, the doctor claimed he had suffered enough for his crimes. I have done one mistake in my life, D. Kaplany stated. I paid enough for it. He then begged the reporter not to publish his story. It would ruin my life, he said before adding, I was insane. As it turned out, De Kaplany had found the Taiwan missionary himself by reading new accounts and told the parole board, I will devote the rest of my life, however long or short it may be, to serving the poor in underdeveloped countries whose pain and suffering I would alleviate. That pledge only lasted 4 years, and in 1979, De Kaplany jumped bail and flew to Germany, where he found work using his Hungarian credentials. As the Mercury reporters revealed in their 2002 article, De Kaplany's parole was a fiasco from beginning to end. The wife killer had secured the support of several Catholic priests and one archbishop who lobbied the parole board in secret on the doctor's behalf. 2 years before he was tracked down, De Kaplany became a German citizen in 2000, which placed him permanently out of the reach of California authorities, who could have returned him to prison for violating his parole. The hypocritical audacity of De Kaplany continued in the interview when he insisted on being called Dr. Giza De Kaplany, because he had both medical and philosophical doctorate degrees. The 76-year-old then blamed the parole board for why he left the country. If I stayed in California, I would be on parole, but they gave up the authority with kicking me out of the country. You can't eat your chicken and have it too. It is unclear if Dr. De Kaplany is still alive or not. If so, he would be 88 years old. That is crazy. I have lived in California my entire life, and I haven't never heard of this story, and that is just very sad. So he tortured her August 27th of 1962, and he was paroled in 1975. So that's what, 12 years? 13 years? That's just sad. And then it makes you wonder, did his wife stay with him after that? I don't think I could. When I found out everything that happened to his past wife, I don't know that I would be able to stay married to him. And it doesn't really say if they were. It doesn't say if he stayed married or not. I tried looking up pictures of his wife. I couldn't really find anything. So that's crazy. That's crazy. Has anybody ever heard of this story before? No, I haven't. Crazy. I know I've said that a few times. But yeah, we need harsher punishments, harsher punishments for people so they can't get off. But again, this was in 70s, 60s, and 70s, so I don't really think a lot of it's changed today. So, all right, guys, that is it for this. Story number 5. Story number 6. I have another one, and then I also found a new website where I different crimes that's happened in. I think they're all in Texas, and some of them had small videos that attached to them. So I'm gonna try and do those as well. So if this one's 5, 6, so those probably will be starting on the 7th story. So, all right, guys, hope you guys are enjoying these. I will post this along with a crime puzzle. Some of these crime puzzles are very hard. Um, and I will start giving the answers out this week. I just wanted to give it at least one full week for people to try. But I'm going to start giving the answers out because out of 4, because this is the 5th one, I've had to look at the answers on 2, and I've 2 I've been able to figure it out. So I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, so let's see what we got next, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying these. Let me know in the comments. Um, we got quite a few more days, so let's see what all stories we can find out. All right, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.